everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Y'all, we are going to do a very quick review of something we use on the channel all the time. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and a big welcome to all of my new subscribers, and a big old thank you to everyone who is supporting my channel in any positive way. Whether you're buying me a cup of coffee, you are a member of my monthly members group, you're commenting on my videos, you're watching my ads, whatever positive contribution you're making, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it. Today we're going to talk about this. Both of these are chopping mats from the Dollar Tree. This is what I normally use, and this is what I recently received when I placed an order. So I am going to do a very quick comparison and review in case you're interested. So y'all know what time it is. It's time to get started. All right, so this is going to be a very quick video, and I'm doing a review of the new Dollar Tree chopping mats. So this is the old chopping mat that you can still find in the stores. I was in the store the other day, and they still had some of these. But several of you left comments indicating that when you ordered from Dollar Tree online, you got a different chopping mat. So I decided to order some mats from DollarTree.com. When I went online, this is the picture that was displayed. So since this was the photograph that was used, I just naturally thought that what I received would be this. When I got my order, this is what I received. 2 flexible chopping mats. They're the same size. They're both 11 by 14. So when I received my order, which only took 3 days, by the way, I got the order, and this is what was inside. It wasn't this packaging, it was this packaging. So I am going to go ahead and take them out, and we're going to do a comparison. Now in both of them, you still get 2 cutting mats per pack. But I immediately noticed a difference when I took them out of the pack. This is the original one that I have been working with on all of my projects, and this one is the new one. As you can see, there is a difference in how translucent this one is versus the original. You can see my reptile sticker very clearly there. And when I place this one down, you can still see the reptile sticker, but it is not as clear when you look at it as that first one. So there is a difference in the opacity of these 2 cutting mats. And then one thing that I noticed immediately when I took it out of the pack is this one is a lot more flexible than the original one. I would not refer to it as being flimsy. It just happens to be more flexible than this one, which might not be a bad thing depending on what it is you're trying to make. But we're going to go ahead and just fold these up to make some of those envelopes that we have been making for storage. And we're going to see just how well this works. So one thing that I immediately noticed with this is how well it takes a score. It's actually holding the shape of that score a lot easier than this one. But again, because this one takes a little more pressure to get that crease, that does not make it a bad thing for your crafting. So as you can see when I score these, this one really is pretty flat. This one, because it is less flexible than this one, it does not stay flat like this one. What it wants to do is it wants to open, but it's still creasable, as you guys have seen from my other videos. So we know that this definitely works for our crafting. I'm going to go ahead and fold these over because we're going to make some faux envelopes. We don't have to use these, but I will make them a standard size so that I can use them in my crafting, because I'll go back and punch some holes and turn these into workable envelopes. So what we have here is we have the original one folded over into a storage envelope. And as I said, you can see how the scored sides don't lay flat, but they are certainly workable. And let's do the same thing on this one. I'm not measuring. I am just eyeballing and folding over. Giving this a good crease. And this one stays flat. So we are able to make 2 envelopes from both of these. They're both very easy to work with. I actually find scoring this one a lot easier than this one, but I like the clearness of this one more than I do this one. So I'm just going to bring in some cut aparts. We're not going to go through the process of closing these because you've seen me do that, and you've seen me do it with the metal snaps. But when we put cut aparts in this one, this is how clear it is. When we put our cut aparts in this one, you can see through it. You do have clarity enough to know what season you have inside, but you don't have that clear look that you get from this one. So here's my take on the Dollar Tree cutting mats, whether you're buying them in the store, if they have the new ones in the store, or whether you are buying them online. If you're buying them online and you see the packaging that looks like this, that might not be what you are going to receive. You might be receiving packaging that looks like this, because this is what I received when I ordered based off of this picture. Clarity of this one really matters to you, then this one might not be for you. But for me, I'm okay with both of these because I can see what I have in this folder. I can see very well what I have in this folder. This material is much easier on the hands when it comes to folding your score than this one is. But they are both suitable. In my opinion, this is not an inferior mat to this one. Now for chopping purposes, I can't speak on that because I don't use these for chopping. But for crafting purposes, this one will work for me just as this one has. I have them both. So depending on a project that I might be doing and the level of clarity that I need to be able to see what's inside, I might choose this one over this one. But when it doesn't matter how clear it is and I want the durability of these chopping mats, either one is going to work. So I hope that you have enjoyed this very quick review comparing the Dollar Tree chopping mats that we normally use to the Dollar Tree chopping mats that you might now receive and might have available to you in the store. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.